So, uh, that you're here. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me because I'm using.
Yes. Can you hear me, Annie?
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hey, there.
Ah, nice, nice. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you just fine.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm been experimenting with all the uh old technology I have here. Oh my goodness, I need a new laptop. So we'll see. Hopefully it works. So thank you everyone for being here. If you could please start like and subscribe if you don't know. Share the space. Because we did start a little bit late, 11 minutes late. 10 minutes, I guess. Let everybody know we're here. So let's see. So 21, do we wait a little bit just to have everyone else coming to the space?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. We got Big Q. I don't know. I can't see listeners and I can't see the speakers. I
You
couldn't see it
cannot?
earlier. Huh? Can- I can't see the listeners if I can't see the speakers. I don't think. Um,
Oh, oh, don't worry.
but
I'll
yeah,
be
we
your
can give it a few
eyes.
minutes if you want. It's only 12 past the hour. We'll give it another 3 to 5 minutes. A
Okay,
few, and then just let the speakers come up. I know Crypto Lounge are probably joining us. I see High Ace down in the crowd. Maybe he'll grab a mic. Give everybody a chance to come up. We got a few
okay.
requests coming in, so we'll give a few. How are you doing today, Miss Annie? It's Saturday. Woohoo! We made it to the end of the week.
I
Been a
can't
quite.
believe it.
It's been a man. It's been a crazy busy week, right?
I still can't believe it, man. I don't know. It's this month has been well, the last month and this month has been crazy at work. So it's like, oh, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost Christmas, almost the end of the year. Like you think twice and just blink twice and it's already November. So it's crazy. Uh,
Man, you ain't lying. I was just telling somebody the other day that I felt like July kind of blew by us. Like I looked down and all of a sudden, boom. Like July was over. I was like, oh crap, it's already August 1st. Wow.
hmm
Yeah, crypto will definitely do that to you though. Make you take a glance away for a second, and then 3 months pass by. You're like, oh goodness, what the hell happened here?
I know, I know. As school starts, so it's gonna be even crazier. But you know,
Yep, yep. Oh man, that's funny. You got school supplies are coming out, but it shows way for the great time of the year. Fall is actually my favorite time of the year. I love winter and fall, Christmas time era or area. That little that little time frame of year.
hmm
I think that's really really cool. The weather starts to cool off. We get a little bit of cool weather. You just get back into the season of I guess giving again and being kind of eat some good food for Thanksgiving and then celebrate Christmas. It's all good. Yeah, I'm already excited for it. You can tell that's my diehard season.
I know. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be the end of the year. Just it's gonna be a great year. I don't know why, but well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna say much about that because you know what I think, right?
No worries, no
So
worries. I know it's been a busy week. Like Andy said earlier, if you could retweet the space, get it out, drop a comment. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to come up, grab a mic at any point in time. Join our panel of speakers. This is a community space. We are here to talk about Paul and PAWChain and the developments over the past week or so. So yeah, at any point in time, it is an open space. Questions, comments, concerns. Please feel free to come up and address those. Talk to us. That's what we're here for. Thank you for all the guests on the panel today as well for joining us. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us talking Paul, so we're definitely thankful for it. And we are about 15 past the hour, Annie. So I guess I'll jump into the recap and then we can let all our speakers introduce themselves and go around the room and talk about how they felt about Paul this week.
yeah,
So all right, cool
definitely.
beans, cool beans. So we will get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the recap real quick. I know a lot of you that have been repetitively joining us each week. You already know how it goes. We'll do the recap, and then we'll go around the room, collect thoughts, concerns, comments about what everybody felt. How the week went, stuff like that. Talk about how we feel for the next week and what's next for Paul. Talk about some good stuff, man. Definitely, definitely. So with that being said, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our 73rd. Wow, number 73. Shit. Weekly Paul Community Hangout, covering July 27th through August 3rd, 2024. And here's our weekly recap. Our innovative blockchain is live, and key utilities are now rolling out. Features like DEX, multi chain connections, validators, delegators, wallet extension, LP staking, Wallet mobile app, and Solana and Tron connections will be added gradually. Each will be carefully tested on the mainnet to ensure smooth integration. PAWChain is committed to delivering a robust ecosystem with cutting edge technology, strong security, and user friendly solutions, setting new industry standards. Pardon me, y'all. In case you missed it, GotBit OTC investment announced in PAWChain. We are offering one-to-one meetings to support projects interested in deploying their tokens on PawChain. Video guides and instructions will be available next week. So there you go. That's it, man. I think that's what we've all been kind of waiting on. PawChain is sponsoring straw weight fighter Taylor Starling, aka Killer B. Don't miss her championship fight tonight. We'll definitely get some tweets put up top. That way, in case you're tuning in for the first time, you can get caught up. But we do have a great fight going on tonight. We definitely want to try to push that. Everybody tune in, show your support. Really, really cool, man. It's really, really cool. I'm excited for it. We've been featured in articles on Bitcoin.com News, Crypto Daily, and Watcher Guru. Many AMAs are boasting our visibility. Thanks to our fantastic team and community. Let's keep it up, definitely. Yeah, we definitely had some spaces going and stuff. We'll get to those. Yeah, we'll talk about those here in a minute. New listing alert. Being X will open Paul for trading on August 5th. So that's something coming up. Bullets for the week. Definitely talk about that announcement as well moving forward. Paul Chain has partnered with Fireblocks and CoinCover to strengthen security and treasury management. Fireblocks offers secure digital asset storage and transaction solutions, while CoinCover adds an additional layer of protection to prevent theft and loss. This collaboration enhances the security of PawChain ecosystem, ensuring that users' assets are well protected. For more details, please visit the PawChain blog. Yeah, there's definitely some great information over there. If you haven't checked it out, read the article. Very informative. Definitely worth the read. So stop by and check it out. We now open the floor to our speakers and invite anyone to ask questions or provide feedback. Your participation is always appreciated and encouraged. Don't forget that we are building the future of blockchain. So yeah, it's that's definitely a good recap. We'll get open up the floor. We'll get to talking questions and talking thoughts on Paul and everything like that. I think it's been a real bullish week. We talked about the spaces and everything. I'd love to keep that energy going before we get too deep into the thoughts and everything. Just if we can see some spaces next week, let's get to it, man. We've been invited to a lot of these spaces, and these are communities and projects and stuff to reach out, different companies and corporations and say, hey, we want to work with you, stuff like that. We're invited to to get these seats, and it's really really cool, man. It's nice doing them. It's nice being able to reach out and being able to show the true potential. And I'll tell y'all the truth. When we go to these spaces, I know myself and my counterpart Brian, he does quite a few, or at least half of them. We split it down the middle, so it's it's really cool when we're up there because it's a different aspect. We're not talking about, and the same things don't apply. It's really these spaces kind of enlighten you to actually what's happening here because it's really something different being built. It's not just a normal project, and being able to go into those spaces and be like, hey, we're totally different. We do have something that is innovative. It's been a really really cool approach, and I just wanted to share that with y'all going forward because these spaces actually do count. They do matter. They're really really important for networking, and I just really really appreciate everybody's support always showing up, the comments, the emojis, everything else. I just want to take a minute to thank everybody, thank the community for always being there, always retweeting them, always reposting them, and putting in the hard work. So definitely big salute for that. I just want to take a minute to say that. But we'll move around, go into our weekly thoughts. We're gonna start, man, with my man Big Q. Welcome, welcome. He doesn't get to join us often, but we'll give him the mic first and welcome him to the Paul community hanging out. What you got, man? What's your thoughts on Paul this week?
Can you guys hear me?
We got you loud and clear.
All right, I'm using my computer today instead of my phone. Oh, wow. Every time I got a chance to get on the computer, it was always something new. Something new popped up, something new happened, somebody new tweeted, someone new was excited to see something that we were posting. And that's what I like to see. It just seems like all of our efforts this week have been going strong. And man, I keep seeing Sir Shill's posting about the fight tonight along with his picture change. I really wish I could be there to watch it because that looks like that's going to be interesting. Just the fact that sponsoring, and even if she doesn't win, which we're all hoping she will, I know I sure am. I know she's braver, bigger man than me because I ain't gonna let no one punch me in the face. So, uh, but yeah, I've been. It's been a real good week, especially with the rating. Seems like everybody is kicked up, not even just for the perks of rating, but we've been gaining a lot of new raters that I've been seeing, and it's working from what I can see. So I mean, we keep it up and keep going strong, and I feel that we all are going to accomplish what we want to. It's just a beautiful, beautiful week.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. We're definitely here for it. Definitely here for the building and the connections, and I think it's been really really fun, man. I think it's been important to get those done, and yeah, great topics, man. Thanks so much for joining us as well. We also have Luck up here with his hand up. Go ahead, man. Welcome to the space. What you got on Paul to speak, man?
What's up, guys? Just checking in from Sturgis. Um, I'm here at the bike rally. The event's going to be kicking off in a couple hours, so I'm here live. I've been with Taylor all week. She's lasered in, dialed, focused. She's been training super hard too. Like whenever myself or Fafo or Brian try to get a hold of her, it's always like a 3 or 4 hour response time because she's training. So it's looking good, man. I really do believe in her for this fight. We're seeing a different version for her than previous fights, so I'm looking forward to it. Britt's a tough chick too. I expect fireworks. This is going to be when 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 the when the lighter divisions go at it like this. You're not going to see a lot of knockouts. So I don't want to let anybody. I don't want to give up any like a hype that potentially could happen. Not to say it won't, but typically like with the lighter weight classes, you see more skill and speed when the heavier divisions have more power. So I don't think any of these chicks are going to get knocked out. But I do see a 5 round banger in the cards for this. Now the fight itself, it's going to be in the Sturgis. It's going to a campground called the Buffalo Chip. I've been back and forth there a few times already in the last couple of days. It's hot. It's muggy. There's bikers everywhere. There's bars everywhere. There's probably going to be about like in attendance. I'd probably say about 30 to 40,000, which would be the biggest live crowd I think in BKFC history, if I'm not mistaken. So super cool to be there. Conor McGregor will also be in the crowd. He'll be there as well. I already got that. I already got that confirmed. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. There's 9 fights tonight. You can get the fight on the BKFC app. I think it's like maybe 7.99 for the fight itself, or for the event itself. And if you want to be like a yearly subscriber, I think it's like $60, which in my opinion is the best value in combat sports because you're literally getting like 2 or 3 events a month, and it's all covered in that $60. Plus you get their library too, which is really cool, and a bunch of other neat content. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I'm glad we had this opportunity for PAWChain. I seen her outfit. She has like the nice Paul logo. I think Sir Shibs has been rotating a picture online, which is really cool. She's proud. She's happy to have us in her corner. She's been just a delight to deal with. Her personality is awesome. We love dealing with her. I don't think that our relationship ends at this fight per se. I hope not. But we'll see afterwards. And I don't think our relationship is going to change, win or lose tonight. Um, so I just want to let everybody know that, like, if in BKFC bare knuckle boxing, everyone's got a puncher's chance. I mean, I've seen some wild stuff in this sport, like really wild stuff. Guys that have been just winning 3 rounds in a row and make a stupid mistake and they get knocked out. And if it would have went to the scorecards, it would have been a heavy fit. Like it would have been heavy on the scorecards for that one guy who ended up losing because he ended up making that one mistake. So um, overall, I'm super excited. I'm proud that she's representing the Paw brand. She is too, which makes me even more bullish. She's starting to learn a little bit more about crypto too. So I'm hoping that after this is over with, we can probably squeeze her into space, maybe a community hangout, hopefully next Saturday. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. It all depends on how many pancakes she kills after her fight's over, and if she's comatose or not. So I mean, that's all she's been talking about all week. Just after she's done with this, she just wants to kill it, just a stack of pancakes, and she deserves it. Um, Real quick, because I got to get going. I have to run back to the campground. Um, she's going to be a little bit bigger than Taylor. So there's an advantage there. I think the odds are in favor of Britt, but she's the champ and she's been the champ for a while. But Taylor had to cut a little bit more than Britt. So Britt walks around like probably around, 120. And I think Taylor walks around about like 130, 132. So Taylor had to cut about 13 pounds. She's going to have size on her. So she's going to bulk up and she's going to have that advantage. So I personally believe that this is going to be Britt's toughest opponent, probably in the last 2 years. So it should make for a good fight. And not only is this going to be a good fight, but there's like also 8 other fights on the card that are going to be fantastic as well. They start at 7 o'clock my time, which is 3:25 now. Wherever you're at, you figure in about 3.5 hours the fight's going to kick off. So, but I'm going to do the best I can to maybe post some live pictures, maybe see if I can get a picture with Taylor before the fight even starts and post it online. See if I can get her to say something. If she can, great. If not, I don't want anybody to get upset. She's going to be dialed in and laser focused for this. So, but yeah, I just wanted to check in real quick. Uh, just say hello to everybody. I appreciate you guys doing these spaces. I wish I could be part of them more, but just in real life stuff ends up happening, and I was able to squeeze in for a few minutes right now. I don't want to take too much more of you guys' time. If you guys want to check out the fight tonight, feel free. But I'll be posting hopefully some updates as the night goes on. But with that being said, I'll see you guys. Take care. Have a good one.
Hey,
All
Luck.
right.
Hey, Luck. Thanks for checking in, man. Thanks for making this happen with Taylor as well. So, I just echo what Luck said. All the times we've talked to her. Again, it's been multiple hour delays sometimes because she's training 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. But super humble, just really fun person. Has a good head on her shoulders. Is really dialed in. So, we're pretty excited about it. Obviously, I think a lot of people here are as well. I wanted to use the soundboard just because I haven't used that in a long time. And the bell was the closest thing I can find to like a ring fight bell. So, but yeah, so look forward to all the cool things you're doing there tonight. And thank you again just for everything you put together.
Definitely, definitely, man. Stay safe out there, and thanks for the updates and everything else. And she's favored. I looked at the thing last night. She's favored, so a lot of people feel the same. They're bullish on her.
Nope,
The rest.
it's the opposite.
Is it? I
If
thought it had
the
plus.
Yeah, it's weird the way they do it. So plus a negative is better in this instance.
Oh,
So yeah,
he's back.
no,
All right.
no, Brit's definitely favored. I think Luck would attest to that too, even though he had a drop. She is favored, but I mean she's the reigning champ. She's been in more of the bouts. Um, Taylor, on the other hand, I mean, has just been crushing it. She's 4-2 in her BKFC history. The two losses that she did have, she came back and just like dominated after them. So there's some really cool, biography expose stuff on the BKFC Reddit as well. So if you want to go learn some more about her, you can go watch some videos there. But she's dialed in, she's ready. It'll be really interesting to see, kind of how she comes out and how those 5 rounds go.
Nice, nice, man. I think I was looking for some tweets to slap up top. I didn't have any accessible. I know Sir might have some in his somewhere around. He's better at finding tweets. He might better share some up top. To try to get that flash. But I know if anybody is gonna watch the fight, we might have like a small viewing party. We won't be able to stream it or anything like that. But if you are watching it and you would like to just kind of hang out and talk about what we're seeing, then we might do something like that in Discord. Feel free to stop by. We'll get it situated, something like that. But yeah, thought about everybody could kind of watch it together, and I know it's $7 to watch. You can sign up for a free subscription as well, or a free trial membership to certain apps, and get a free 7-day trial as well. So I think I was going to try that out myself. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. Maybe do like a little viewing thing later on this evening. Maybe hype it up, man. It's absolutely it's absolutely bullish to be able to see that. Like Luck said, Conor McGregor's going to be there. He made that tweet. That was really really cool. You're talking 10 million people that follow that dude, and it's not just a leech off his followers. There was a lot of MMA people that we saw, kind of interacting with the tweets and the responses that we all gave and stuff like that. So that was really, really cool to see that interaction. We're not the only ones that know about crypto. So as other people learn, it's cool for the word to spread. And that's something we'll see throughout our time in this space, whether you're new or old or staying or leaving. You'll always see, the word spread and newer people come in and newer genres, newer types of people, that kind of stuff. So that's really, really cool to see the MMA and be able to kind of take note of crypto and vice versa. I think that was really, really cool and a great bridging the gap. So hats off to Luck and and Fafo and everybody else for making that happen, and Brian for making that happen as well. Big salute. All right, so we will drop down to Millionaire. See, we got you for the week, man. Welcome, welcome. What's your thoughts on Paul, bro?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Every single week when we have the hangout, I am like always busy, but today I'm making a nice long drive, so I have some time to hop in and talk to you guys, and I'm happy to be here. Um, you know, I really enjoy writing the newsletter every week for Reddit, and I appreciate everyone that supports it. Reddit is a solid place for cryptocurrency information to read up. It's not the easiest place to shill, as Scotia Girl Nanapaw, she has pointed out that you got to be careful if you're going to try and talk about our project or any project on there. Some places will let you be a little more shilly, some will not, and there's also some channels that they will actually monitor your account to see if you're trying to farm karma, because there's like a lot of them have a 500 karma limit until when you can start creating posts. So if you go farm karma in other subreddits, they will track that and they'll see that, and then they'll just ban you from commenting or creating posts. So you got to be really careful in there. But I really appreciate everyone who comes in, makes a comment, likes my posts, and if you haven't been in Reddit yet, try to create an account, join the community, and just try and get those numbers up. We're still not at the numbers we were for our original Reddit account. I haven't looked the past week, but we were around half the last time I checked. We were over 500 with the last Reddit account, so trying to get those numbers back up again. Also, there's a lot of big, like, economic world news going on. I'm always paying attention to that stuff, and it doesn't sound great, but at the same time, like, we're also still in the typical cyclical pattern. Like, crypto does not take off at this time of the year, and people see the market is down with some not great economic news for the U.S. and the world in general. I think the Japanese stock market sold off, had the biggest one-day sell-off since like the 80s. And then also the U.S. sent 4,000 troops to the Middle East, so the U.S. is ramping up their involvement in this conflict. But for PAWChain, this is why I'm so grateful to be a part of this community, because this doesn't really matter to PAWChain. We are building something that's going to last for decades. That's the goal. The team, the devs have built something amazing. It's built to last. We have the most amazing community that there is in the crypto space. There's so many brilliant members that are passionate about the project, and it's just if you're going to be in a cryptocurrency project, PAWChain, and especially the projects that are tied to PAWChain, that's where you want to be. And I'm just so grateful that I am a part of this community. And then talking about the rating has been absolutely on fire. Everyone's trying to go for that top spot. I feel like I go rogue sometimes, and especially the past couple days, I've been checking to see, and there hasn't been as many posts to rate on, and then I'll forget. And I'm posting as much as I possibly can. Like, literally, I think 80 times the other day is how many replies I had to accounts. Everyone is doing an amazing job, and no one is going to bring our project to the forefront of people's attention but us. And so we want to get as many holders, believers, and of course projects to build on PAW or to be interested in PAW. And one of the ways that we're trying to help also is bridging the gap. So if we could get more eyes, maybe, or at least people tweeting out the bridging the gap spaces, because those bridging the gap spaces have brought a couple projects to PAWChain, and they learned about PAWChain because of bridging the gap. And so I think a great opportunity to find these, a lot of the projects we're finding are smaller projects just getting started out, or they're smaller, but every project helps. And especially if we can start getting more attention, like more views, or more people coming into our space, we can maybe start going after those bigger accounts that might say, okay, I'm hearing about this bridging the gap space. Let me take a look. Oh, they had a couple hundred people jump into the space. If we're only having, 15, 20, 30 people jump in, it might not seem like it's as worth their time for the bigger accounts. So any support we can get for bridging the gap as well on Mondays, we greatly appreciate. I love doing that space. It's so much fun. And it's also really exciting to see that we can bring actual projects into the fold of PAWChain and pique their interest and get them to, hopefully build on PAWChain. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. So, yeah, I greatly appreciate everyone in this community. I love it. Please continue to do your best to raid. I get it too. Like if you're trying to say the same thing over and over again when you're raiding, it can get a little bit tiresome. You can see the interest, like if new things don't pop up, news wise, item wise, with PawChain, the interest starts to wane a little bit, especially when the market's down. But like I said, no one is going to bring our project to the forefront of the discussion of crypto but us. We are going to be the ones that change the space. And especially the team behind the scenes, they're really relying on the community for us to do our part while they do the more technical aspects behind the scenes. But yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate you giving me this time. And so far, the speakers have been wonderful.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Always welcome. That's what the space is for. Us to come together, talk about Paul, celebrate Paul, discuss Paul, question Paul, do whatever it is, but just talk Paul. That's what it's for. So I always appreciate the articles, the hard work, man. And Millionaire makes some great points. These spaces and stuff like that. And I guess it's really cool because as he's talking about like projects and stuff, it's Paul's in a weird position. I say weird, but it's in a different type of position. We don't go to these spaces to simply try to shill and say, "Oh, hey, by the way, bye, Paul." It's never ever like that, and that's what a lot of shilling has been consistent of in the past. Paul has a very different approach because Paul can say to each and every project, no matter what you're doing, if you're building an NFT, if you're building a DApp, you're just dropping a token, whatever it is you're doing, Paul can help you do it faster, cheaper, safer, more scalable. So it makes a great point about being able to bridge the gap and connect to these projects because we're in so many different spaces where we have something to say specifically to them. And that's a really cool feeling. That's being able to spread yourself across the board and connect on a lot of different avenues really says something different about this project. And it's just absolutely sometimes it's I don't want to say overwhelming, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's mesmerizing kind of like, man. And I was just sit back in awe, like this is really actually kind of cool. It's really actually really, really cool. So yeah, great points, man. Always welcome. Always thankful to have you stop by and talk, Paul. So definitely thanks for joining us, man. Sir Shields, what you got for Paul this week, man? Thanks so much for joining us. How are you?
Hey,
Oh,
21 Paul.
Hello?
oh shit. Yes,
Oh,
Annie, I almost forgot. Go ahead. You want
I
to do it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna before you called Sir
Yes,
Shields.
Sir
I know
Shields.
he's gonna say. I know he will. I know he will. I know for a
Annie,
fact he will.
Annie.
And by the wait. By the way, Scotia girl. Oh my gosh, 21, you're such much trouble. Oh my
I know,
goodness.
dude. I always don't think about it until after the fact. I'm like, man, I gotta start getting. I'm gonna get a dice to just roll them in the back whenever I see them both in the space. I'm
Okay.
just gonna roll the dice each time.
Wait, so anyway, just kidding. Such a sweet, you know. But she's not gonna do anything. Don't worry about it. So you're gonna be fine. So I just wanna say, hey, Jimmy Boss, what's up, boss? Um, can I make an Italian? I don't know. I don't think I can. But it's an honor. Well, to have you everyone here. Um, and before you leave, because I know you leave soon, like on the 30-minute mark. Oh, it's already 40. So I watch the, I pay attention. Some, hard to believe, but I do pay attention. So I know you leave. You have to. So I just want to say thank you for all the things help the posts that you've been doing. Posts that you're doing on. I've been doing on CoinMarketCap. Putting, making, increasing the awareness about PodChain. in CoinMarketCap. I know your posts have been trending, and on the Bitcoin page, it's crazy. You get so many views. I just it mind blows. It mind blows. Mind blowing. Sorry. Um. So thank you very much. I just keep it up. I mean, 21 will buy you coffee one of these days. I know Alex invited you to over there to Mallorca. That's pending. Hopefully, maybe one day we do a paw meetup over there in Mallorca, no, and we all meet over there. That would be nice. But yeah, thank you. We really appreciate you, seriously, from the bottom of our hearts, and everyone else, everyone putting their, their what they're good at on every platform, like Millionaire by Trade and Scotia Girl, on Reddit, and well, so Shields is everywhere, so like pretty much covers everything. But everyone, I love you guys. Sorry. Okay. Bye. Sorry, Sir Shields. Go ahead. Sorry. Bye bye.
Yo, yeah, I forgot I called on Sir Shields. Andy made me forget. Go ahead, sir. I forgot I called on you. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah.
It's okay. Scotia Girl can go next. That's fine.
Oh, we got a gentleman in the house. I know she might not have been ready, but Miss Scotia, you've been invited to dance. So,
Uh,
will you be
I,
accepted?
I mean, if she wants to. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't have a whole lot this week because Sir Shows, it was not you this time that said it. Annie did it. I was waiting, and actually, I'm glad I got to catch Jimmy Boss before he leaves. I wanted to thank him for everything he does for us over on CoinMarketCap. Each post gets so much interaction and views, and like it's just so great for our community, and I know that each and every one of us appreciate it, and I don't have the words to say thank you enough for what you're doing for us. So it's great, keep it going, and we just love you. Other than that, the marketing this week has been just incredible. The raids and everyone jumping on those, smashing them, commenting, retweeting it. It's just we are out there and we are getting seen. And you can just tell by people showing up at spaces that 21 does. Like there's just so much attention on us right now. And all of these things are just really driving it forward, all the marketing and the tweeting and all of it. Effie with her graphics, every time she posts something, it's just amazing the work she's putting into it. Um, even over on Reddit, which has historically been a bit slow to grow. There's more people joining up in the past week, so I've really noticed that uptake. And I wanted to thank T Snow and everyone else over on Reddit who is stepping up, making posts, commenting. I've been so busy this week, I really haven't been on Reddit as much as I should have. And I know there's some people that have asked questions and it's like 6 hours later before I even see it. So I'm sorry about that, but to everyone that's going over to Reddit and helping out, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And it's definitely noticeable with the way our numbers have gone up in the past week. Um, and as for Taylor Starling, the whole community is behind her, win, lose, or draw. What she's doing takes a lot of guts. I sure as heck couldn't do it, but, we support her no matter what the outcome is, and we're just so happy to have her be a part of the Paw family. And I think that's about it for right now. So, anyway, oh, and Sir Shills, I hope you're surviving this heat. It's just unbearable. So, talk to you guys later.
Thank you so much, Nana, and I always appreciate the efforts. And if you haven't stopped by Reddit, please do. The links on my page, the links here on Scotia's page. It's everywhere. Just if you haven't, we'll get it put up top here in just a second. But if you haven't stopped by Reddit, it's really great. New stuff going on over there. She does a great job. Like she said, everybody's over there. We're all there. So yeah, definitely stop by and say hello if you get a chance. And thank you for everything as well. We definitely appreciate it. And she doesn't give herself enough credit, but she is definitely one of the gems here with PAWChain. So, moving on to Mr. Sir Shields. What you got this week, man, for Paul? Thank you so much for joining us and giving up your spot for Miss Gosha. What you,
Can you guys hear me? Just
we
Yes.
can, we
okay.
can.
Just checking. My internet's usually not so great. Yeah, no, Scotia girl. The humidity is just unbelievable. So I'm inside, sitting in front of the air conditioner right now. Excuse me. But yeah, paw related stuff for this past week has. I mean, holy cow! It's amazing, right? The things that a lot of people have been waiting for, myself included. Marketing, um, and the rest of it is all coming into play now, right? It's a matter of waiting. It's a matter of being patient. If you've done your research into the project, you know what's coming, and so it's just a matter of being able to be patient and wait for it to happen. Jimmy Boss, huge shout out to Jimmy Boss. Jimmy Boss has been helping us basically from day one, as far as I can remember. He's the top influencer on Coin Market Cap. Like that is a huge deal. He got I think it's the second year in a row. He's won an award from them. So I mean, the amount of help that we get just from him doing his posts there. If you have a chance, I'll be honest. I mean, I know. There's so many platforms. There's a lot of voting. Everybody, just do your best, right? Pick one or two things that you like and just do those things, and that's perfectly fine. I encourage people to try them all out. I mean, you'll never really know if you like them or not if you don't try them. But it's not expected for people to be going and doing everything all the time. It's not realistic. But anyway, having said that, when I go to see Jimmy Boss's posts, and then I scroll down to see the comments. Scroll down and read those comments. There's always two or three people in there saying, I bought Paw because of Jimmy Boss, or Jimmy Boss, thank you for, you know, telling me about Paw. So, I mean, it's just absolutely a huge help for our community, which Jimmy Boss has been a part of for ages as well. So huge shout out to you, Jimmy. Thank you again so much. I'm sorry it took me a while to get back to you there in the messages. It's there's so many chats and so many things happening, but I always do my best to get back to everybody. So Jimmy, thank you so much for that. We all really appreciate that. And Luck was on here earlier. Luck is awesome. I know, he was instrumental in uh, having Taylor, for us sponsoring Taylor, it wouldn't have happened without him, as far as I know. So that is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's unreal to me. It's surreal. Like I have to pinch myself sometimes. I mean, I know anybody who knows me, I do get super excited all the time, but I mean, the pictures of her, she's got it's not just the Paw logo, but it even says PAWChain under it, right? Like there's no mistaking it. Like it's very clear what she's representing wearing that. I know there was some talk earlier. I was cutting in and out a bit about, obviously she's going up against the belt holder, so she's not the favorite, but there's something to be said for being the underdog. I can remember how we all started out with Paw. We were the underdog. We got knocked down. We had the bots. I mean, I'm not trying to compare this to being in a bare knuckle fight, but I'm just trying to say it helps a lot to have support from others who can appreciate your situation. So I support her 100%. Like Big Q said, I couldn't even imagine getting in there and doing that. So I will definitely be watching tonight. And I win, lose, whatever happens, win, lose, or draw, I can guarantee you she will give 100%. And that's all that anyone can ever be expected to do, is just try their best, which we've seen from our community. This is our community hangout. Everybody here is doing a great job. Millionaire said it. Big Q said it. There's just no limit to the amount of chilling and support and help, right? Somebody gets into a problem, they're not sure what's going on, someone's right there with an answer. Or if we don't have an answer, someone will find it and get back to the person. I've seen it in Telegram. So many people helping out there, and on Discord. So many of the community members who are behind the scenes. It's things that they are doing that none of us are really truly aware about until it comes to light. The Bing X listing, that's a tier one exchange. Like, I mean, and people processing this, like, it's gigantic. This is gigantic, and this is just the first one. You know, and Effie, Fafo, is Rugs here? I thought I saw him. Let me see. Rugs is here. Rugs does a
Yeah, he's there.
Rugs does a pile. I mean, oh man, like the on Discord and on Telegram. Several people who do tons of it too, but recently Rugs took time to take it from Discord and share it on Telegram, right? I mean, these are things that a lot of us don't know that are going on, but again, it's the unwavering support of everyone in the community. You are not going to find a more supportive community than this one here right now. I can tell you that for sure. Uh, and let me see, who else do we got here? Johnny, I see Johnny is here. Johnny Quest from HRM. HRM is doing a great job also sharing information about PAW and HRM. Uh, you know, really looking forward to seeing them deploy on PAWChain. And I see, is he here? I asked him to come. I don't know if he's here. He was here for a minute. Bob Knight. I don't see him. He was here, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, Bob Knight is awesome. Super cool guy from the Bob community. He's also part of PAW community, just like Johnny is HRM and PAW community. Bob Knight makes all kinds of super cool videos, super cool artwork for us. It's just really great to see. And this is just the beginning, right? You know, once more and more projects see us, once more projects are onboarded and join us, it's just everyone here is doing a great job sharing information. But at a certain point in time, I think it's just going to blast off literally like a rocket with all these other communities who are part of PAW Fam, you know, sharing information about their projects and our projects. So yeah, it's just sorry, I'm just gonna talk a little bit longer here. Everybody knows I talk a lot, but uh, um, it's just the amount of support, the amount of effort that everybody is putting in. Bill, I see Bill down here. He's got his what is it, the Las Vegas Championship for pool that's coming up soon. Bill takes the time to make his own paw gear so he can wear it in real life, right? Playing pool. I mean, there's just so many things that people are doing. I thank all of you, each and every one of you, for literally everything that you're doing. Tweeting, liking, retweeting, commenting, showing up in a space. 21 and Brian taking the time. No, nobody's getting paid for this, right? And I mean, like, it's just showing how much we all believe in paw, and it's, you know, makes me feel good about myself, makes me feel good about my investment decision, to just to see people committed this much to something. Okay, and one other thing I wanted to say, let me see. Oh, I see Ellen here. Happy birthday, Ellen. um, Telegram. So on Telegram we have something that just started recently. There's a raid bot. People confused by the name, which is understandable. The bot itself is not doing any tweeting or anything. It's just unifying all of us together to share the one post that we can all rate together. You know, to focus our rating power. And so, if you're not familiar with Telegram, or if you're not interested in Telegram, I totally understand that. If you are, please feel free to join. There's several people in there who can help walk you through the steps. It's quite straightforward, but again, I mean, there are no stupid questions. If you don't know what, just ask. It's fine. Someone will definitely help you. Uh, and we just wrapped up the month. It's just August now, so just the other day it was the end of July, and each month there is a prize. It's $1,000 worth of paw that's split between the 10 top raiders. So you get points for participating in the raids, which I can explain, or several of us can explain in Telegram. But so yeah, Delamiro has made the Telegram. Delamiro, again, another person behind the scenes. That Telegram is unbelievable. Multiple languages. There's an update channel. There's a raid channel. I mean, it's just, if you need information, get on the Telegram. I can guarantee you it's there. And if it's not there, someone in the chat knows the answer. The same can be said for Discord as well. But anyway, yeah, back to the raid bot. We just wrapped up the month, and I'm just looking at it here. I have to just bear with me. Sorry, my phone is really not great. I'm just going to read off a couple of them here. So for the first ever month of the Paw Raids raid bot. The number one spot went to Lost for Time, who I think is here right now. Sorry, I can't see the people in the chat because I'm looking at the picture and my phone does not work very well. Congratulations, man. I see him in there all the time. He's in the Telegram helping. He's in the Telegram shilling. He's on all the posts. He's doing a great job. Everybody is, but he won first place. So congratulations, man. Thank you very much for all of your help and all of your support. I'm just going to read them off quickly here now, and these are the names for people in Telegram. It may be different on X, but place went to Lost for Time. Oh no, sorry, DN Hustle. Second was Lost for Time. Third was Emmy Paw. Fourth was Nadia. Nadia, I believe, is one of the moderators in the Farsi chat. She is awesome, super nice, super friendly. And Mohammed is also from the Farsi chat. Iceman is from Discord. I think is that you, buddy? I think that's you. It's a different profile picture. Then we had Big Q, who was a speaker here just a minute ago. Great job. I saw him in there earlier today. He was in there pushing people to get the raids done. We all work together. We get through the raid faster. We get on to the next raid. And that's the thing everybody knows. Well, maybe not everybody knows, but about Twitter, the sooner you can reply to a post, the higher up your reply is, the more views your reply is going to get. So the sooner we can get through them, the sooner we can get on to the next one, and the more Paw is going to be seen. After that is Benji's Crypto. He's posting on X all the time on his own as well as rating. PAWChain is awesome. Again, behind the scenes, helping out so much. He gave me some tips and tricks, helping to find posts to raid. And in 10th place was King, who I also see posting on X all the time as well. So I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody there for that. It really, really is a community effort. And since this is our community space, I will take a second just to say thank you to everybody who has contributed to it. And I wanted to congratulate all of you. Something else to keep in mind, because I know it's competitive. There's some people on Telegram who are super competitive, myself included, and I lost. But anyway, none of us truly lose, right? If we think about long term, the more we get out there and share our information, the more it gets seen, the more, we have 21 and Brian and Fafo, and I see JT here. Hey, buddy, millionaire with Bridging the Gap. Everyone who gets out in the spaces, even if you're not talking, but if you're in the space, when Paw is talking about Paw and you're flashing your emojis, more people are paying attention to it. So yeah, I just, it's just a huge shout out to everybody. Honestly, the community space, this community space is unrivaled in my experience in Twitter, in crypto Twitter. It's very welcoming. And I'm up here every week. Again, I'm going to shut up in a few seconds here. I know I've already talked too long, but everybody is welcome to come up here. You can take the mic and just come up and say hi if you would like, or whatever you want. I mean, and if you don't want to, that's fine as well. I can appreciate, the anxiety and nervousness. I can remember way back when, the first time I was in a space for this, and myself. Brian talked about this the other day. Sweating and shaking and everything else, right? But now that we've reached this point, I think many of us feel pretty comfortable up here talking. You will not be judged. You will not be booed. You will not be made fun of. You are free to speak your mind. It doesn't always have to be positive. I know I am. I'm always talking about the positive because I like to focus on that. But if there's a negative that you would like to discuss, that is also more than welcome. It's all about everybody having a chance to express themselves openly, and this is, you couldn't find a better place than this for it. I see Crypto Lounge down there. I don't know if he can come up or not, but anyway, I would like to see him up here. I felt bad I couldn't make your space on YouTube this past week. I lost track of time, but Crypto Lounge is a great guy. We're very fortunate to have him with us. He made a video recently, very clear, very concise. The points are easy to understand. He's on YouTube, but he's not screaming at you, right? He's not screaming and showing rockets and all the rest of it like everybody else. He's someone you can listen to, and someone, I really honestly appreciate for him to be able to just give a very direct opinion, factual opinion based on facts, about multiple projects. across the market, which is something again that is good to pay attention to. I know we all love paw, but if you're not aware of what's going on throughout the entire market, it can be confusing, and it can create, a little bit of maybe, I guess, not depression, but sadness. Like Millionaire was saying, all the things going on, politics, this and that, the rest of it. There's a lot going on outside of just paw. The project itself is solid as can be, but it is good to sort of stay up to date as much as you can of the other factors that are out there. I will never ever be able to accept that the developers of the project or the team for the project or the community of the project has not done enough. It's not believable. I have seen it firsthand. I've been here since the beginning when we started off as the plans were to be a DEX on Shibarium, and look at where we are now. So yeah. Anyway, so and CK Carver there, I see him as well. He's on. Is he one of the ones on Discord? Geez, sorry. There's so many great people. There's so many people behind the scenes doing the things to keep everything moving. People on Discord with the tickets and everything else. Actually, is the last thing I'll say, and I know I've said this before, but if you have done the migration and you are waiting, nobody likes waiting, myself included. But if you have done the migration and you have followed the YouTube video and or you have followed the guide, the tutorial Elamiro has put on Telegram, and on your screen you see migration in progress, that's it. You don't have to worry. If you want to open a ticket on Discord, you can, but I'm just trying to maybe save everyone, including the guys on Discord and whoever's listening to me in this situation, the time of not needing to do that. All you have to do is wait. The PAWChain is being sent out in batches, and so it will take a certain number of people to have completed the migration process before the next batch is sent out. So just trying to save everybody a little bit of time there. But again, if you have a question, always feel free to ask. The Discord, the guys on Discord, top notch, super helpful, super friendly, super patient with me in particular. So thank you again, everybody, for everything. And it's just really been a spectacular week. I'm so excited I couldn't sleep last night for the space today and for fight tonight. Like 21 said, we can watch it on our own. We can't watch it together because of streaming rights or whatever it is, but we can
Mhm.
still have a chat about it. Sorry, Annie, I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah. No. Oh my God, Rachel. Oh my God, you're so funny. No, no, I was like, no, yeah, true. Because I'm glad you mentioned that we wanted to do that, but they didn't let us. I said, no, nah, girl. I mean, boys, you cannot do
Dang,
this,
this she
right?
you off stage, bro. That was brutal, man. That was brutal. She does that shit to me all the time. And that's what it means. Like, okay, let's just it's that time. It's that time to go. Oh, it happens. It happens. Great points, man. Never a problem, never a problem. Always glad you stopped by. There's never no thing as talking too much, man. It's always that's what spaces are for. If it's not me talking, it's Annie, and if it's, we talk too much as it is. So sometimes it just we gotta fill it up, man. Gotta fill up the spaces. But yes, thank you so much, Sir Shields. There's a lot on the back as well. Tweets, man, and the action and just yeah, yeah. If I need someone to rely on in the space, it's definitely most times, 9 times out of 10, it's definitely Sir Shields, man. He helps carry us through it. Definitely the efforts and the showing up and always here with us. So I always appreciate that. Always, always. And I had a point that I was gonna say, but I freaking forgot. You made some great points, but I freaking
I
forgot what I was
I
gonna
talk I
say. So I
talk
was
too
like,
long, man. I'm sorry. And one more thing, and this is the absolute last thing. I shared the tweet up on the jumbotron there from Conor McGregor himself. He's showing about the fight with Taylor there. Take a look at that, you guys, please.
oh yes, yes, that was a great retweet. That was a great retweet. No, I think it was gonna bitch about the tech. It talked about different projects and stuff, and I just always, really, really like where we're at, and I like what we're doing and stuff like that. So I think it's always great. It's definitely always good to reiterate that. Great points, man, for sure. I see we got Big JT joining us now, man. What's up, bro? Welcome to the space. Welcome to the space. Hope all is well. What you got for Paul this week?
What is up, guys? Man, I'm so happy to be here. I'm sorry, I've been missing out on a couple of these spaces, but I'm super happy to be here today. I just happened to catch a spot where I got some pretty good service. So, yeah, I'm fucking tuning in. I was hoping you guys can help me out with going to be airing tonight.
Ooh, do we know an official time? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. Let me see.
I
It's
think I
it
got it
starts
down
in two.
for 9 p.m. Eastern time. Is that
It
it?
starts in 2 hours and 54 minutes from now, wherever you are.
Let's go. Cool. Yeah, we're all super stoked about that. Talking to some people out here on the line, and everybody's stoked. We're gonna try to see if we can all get together and watch it. So this is gonna be pretty cool.
Nice, nice, man. Glad to know. I mean, glad glad to hear. Glad to hear everybody. Everybody's going to be showing up, supporting, and kind of watching. And I like that's the best thing to do. If we can all watch, because I know people get paid off this, they want to make their money. So the more people that we can introduce and show their support and show up, and even if we
Yeah,
can't stream it live, even if we can't stream it live, no worries, man. We can all just kind of show up, show support, and it shows more people watching, and we kind of want to get their holder count up.
yeah, that's what I was gonna tie in about. It's almost better that we don't stream it. That way, you have more viewings, more more exposure, more people that you're getting to, and I think that's a cool ticket. You know what I mean? Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to say. I'm drawing a blank though. I'll come back to you though.
Yeah, no worries at all, man. You're always welcome here. Always got a mic, always got a seat. So definitely glad to have you though. I know they keep you busy out there, doing what it is you do. I don't know if you tell everybody what you do or not, but I know they keep you busy out there. Please stay safe. Let us know you're
Yeah,
okay when you check in for
yeah,
sure.
for sure, man. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's
Yeah,
going good
no
out
worries,
here.
man. And if you haven't given JT Millionaire a follow, make sure you do. Make sure you check in. Tune in to Bridging the Gap. It has some great guests,
Oh,
great projects coming in.
that's
Let's
what
get
it is. I wanted to
boom.
tell everybody that we're hosting Brett Gold this Monday, 3:30 uh Pacific, 6:30 Eastern. And yeah, if you guys can tune in, it should be a pretty good turnout, So we'll see what they got to say for us.
Annie, can I wait? Annie, say something real quick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, I just want to make sure real quick because
Oh.
I saw you in the chat. You were like, "Wait, 21 can hear." I just want to make sure real quick. Okay, I got you. I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
All right.
no, Fafo couldn't hear you. Okay, now he can hear you, and he couldn't hear JT though.
Yeah, no, he couldn't hear JT, but it's okay. We got it situated.
Okay.
He did a great job, Fafo. He always does well. But if you haven't, tune in to JT's in a Millionaire Space on Monday. That is going to be really, really cool. I've tuned in since the beginning. Man, they do some really great stuff. They have some really great projects. Stop by, just talking about tech, connections, networking, just how to make things integrate. And it's really, really cool. It's about bridging the gaps, and whether that's community wise, tech wise, whatever the case may be. There's gaps everywhere, and that's what PAWChain does. They bridge them. So I think they do a really great job. And like I said, some really interesting projects and different perspectives from outside of our own community. And I think it's really, really cool. And I've taken away quite a bit from the spaces. So that's why I implore y'all to go. And I'm very, yeah, definitely go if you get a chance. And I think that was all for JT.
Okay.
So I think I'll just do mine real quick, and then I'll hand them off to you real quick, Annie, and you can bring us on home if you want. We are 10 past the hour. So if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to come up still, please. Or if you do would like to say hello, my name's so and so. I'm here for the cause, whatever the case may be. Or if you just want to tell us that you hate us, feel please feel free to come up and say, share your thoughts and share your concerns and everything else. And always welcome. It is an open floor, open mic. This week has been very, very adventurous. It's been very exponential in a lot of different things. We've been, joining a lot of different spaces, talking to a lot of different people. It's been really cool, and it's given me a great aspect and a different point of view on our project. We are different than what a lot of people have going on. On our feeds. Whenever things pass by, people are watching candles, they're watching percentages, things. Whenever you think about walking to your car, do you count each and every step that you take, or do you just picture yourself at the car? Just a quick. Do you, whenever you picture yourself having to walk anywhere, do you count each and every step that you have to take, or do you just picture, you know what I mean? So whenever we're scrolling through and we're thinking about projects and things like that, if we watch the candle each and every day, it's like counting your steps. It's gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna freaking drive you crazy. And I'm not saying that to get you to not pay attention to the candles. I'm telling you to zoom out because we're doing things that are bigger than a candle. It doesn't matter what the percentages are. We're building an infrastructure for crypto to progress on. That's something to say. It's new. The technology is revolutionary. Has not been done, and it changes the way people crypto. Whether you're a builder and you're deploying your liquidity pool in one place and going cross chain, or you're just simply using the L3 wallet with no gas and you're going cross chain to shop and finding some new D in place. Cool beans. Paul Chain's got you covered. That's a little bit different type of setup than what anybody has to offer in this space currently. And I just want everybody to remember that and take that home with you at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what influencers on your feed or what people you see doing this and that. It's cool, and best biggest salute to them, and I wish them the best. But it's a lot different than what we have going on. So you can't come with the same. I'm not saying don't be concerned about your candles and things like that, but the mindset has to be a little bit different when you get involved into an intricate project like PAWChain. We're not,
I love
chasing
that.
candles. And it's right. I mean, it's right on. We're not chasing candles. We are building for the long. You just kind of, whenever you sit down in a chair, you don't just sit down and take it how it comes. You adjust yourself and you get comfortable. Same thing needs to happen with your Paul chain mindset. Adjust yourself. Get comfortable. We're here for a minute. You know what I mean? And if it's not for you, cool. It's not an issue. That's not what we're saying. But what we're saying is what we're building is something that is a lot bigger than one project. It's greater than one community. It's greater than you. It's greater than me. It's greater than everyone in this space. It's greater because it connects everyone. So that type of connection, that type of network, and that type of infrastructure is really, really something to be. I'm not gonna say be proud of, but definitely be bullish on. Be proud of it. Be bullish on it. Be whatever it is you want to be about it. But just be that 100% because it is exactly what we think it is, and it is the future of crypto. It's exactly what we say it is when we get out there and tweet. It's the future. It's changing. It's redefining. We're doing all that to the space. So just take that to heart. Take that to bed with you when you go to sleep at night. Wake up and think about it in the morning. It's really something to be proud of. It's really something to be thankful for because prior to this, we didn't have much to choose from besides a few copy pasta jobs. And one project called themselves blue, the other project called themselves green. They were exactly the same, right? The only difference is how we saw them. So prior to this, we didn't have a lot to choose from, man. And that's why I say this is very revolutionary. So if you are
And
just
that's why
tuning in, oh, go
I
ahead, go ahead.
love I love talking to other projects about this because you don't have to sell any. I don't have to sell anything ever. All I have to do is tell people about it and they're instantly intrigued because we're doing something that is so completely different than what everybody else is doing that it's like almost thinking outside of the box, you know? There was one more thing I wanted to tie in with you, 21, real quick. Did you hang out in that space yesterday and did they do that giveaway? I never got reached out to by
Oh
anybody.
man, dude, I made it to about 4 a.m. my time. I think we got there about midnight. So I was there for about 4 hours. They didn't do the winners. I was like, man, I gotta doze off. I was dozing off my chair, so I eventually just I pulled the plug. But I'm sure you can get with the host, and I'm sure he can get you the winners if he even took them down. If not,
I s-
then
I
shit, man.
sent him a message. I was like, "Hey, I never got those people, but if not, then we'll just roll it right over into bridging the gap, and we'll do a giveaway over there instead."
That's what I was gonna say. If you wanted to, you might be able to just roll it over into your space, maybe have a match, something like that. Talk to them and see how it goes. That or save it for the next space. I'm sure they'll do a new one, another one,
Sure.
just to kind of save it and roll it over for that one. But awesome time though, man. JT was there with the NFT kid space last night. We did great. We were able to talk. People love that, man. And you made a great point. You don't have to sell anything when you're in these spaces. When you're talking to people about changing the way that they do something, it's most of the time you have to sell them on the idea, but we don't. Whenever we explain Paul Chain in its absolute form, then most people, holder projects, whatever, they're like, man, this is absolutely bullish. Um, let's talk about it. Whenever you spend your time answering questions as opposed to spitting out sales pitches, it's really a good feeling. And that's what happens in a lot of these spaces. We absolutely answer questions. We don't have to spit out sales pitches, and that's something that we can thank Paul for. And that's something that we all as a community can actually thank Paul for because that's a new approach on crypto as well. Everything before this has been a sales pitch to try to either get you to buy, hodl, whatever the case may be, sell. There's a lot of different sales pitches. But here we have something that's absolutely going to change the way we crypto. We're not telling you to go buy a token or hold until our hands turn into diamonds. We're telling you this is going to change the way that we crypto. So it's not it's a taken away from Paul Chain, and I don't want anyone to ever misconstrue that to what some of these other messages are from these other projects. It's not the same song. It's not the same frequency. So make sure if you are tuning into what Paul Chain is doing, be ready to have, be ready to adjust the way and sit down in that seat and get comfortable and adjust yourself because it's definitely take some understanding and some zooming out. And yeah, it's just really, really cool, man. It is revolutionary. And I'm absolutely thankful for everybody here. I hope to see many more in the future moving forward. And this is a place that I'm absolutely honored and thankful to be in. So this project here has been bullish since the start, for reasons beyond my own compensation. It's really the technology is there, but the community is absolutely more there, and I just can't be more thankful enough for that. So that's what I remind everybody. Just make your retweets, send your tweets out, show up to the spaces, make a comment. Do what you got to do, throw some emojis, but just shout it from the rooftops. We're here for Paul Shane, and that's what we do. That's what we're building to connect everyone, not be better than anybody, but to connect everyone. The motivations are a lot different, and that's really really cool to be able to get behind and be able to say that to someone and mean it. So that's really really cool, man. So that's it for me. I'm just gonna say practice wallet hygiene. Yeah, everybody stay safe. Oh wait, you know what? Shit. Before I go, I'm finish up my closing thoughts, but I'm gonna hand it off to Crypto Lounge real quick, Annie, before I give it to you. That way he can say his weekly thoughts on Paul and everything. I noticed he joined us when I was about halfway through mine, so just a heads up on that. Everybody be safe. Don't click your links. Do what you got to do, but just yeah, definitely stay learning, stay progressing, and fucking let's go, Paul. All right, what you got, Crypto Lounge? What you got, Paul, this week, man? Thanks so much for joining us, bro.
Yeah, real quick, man. I know I kind of came in a little late, but yeah, I just want to
All
really
good,
tag.
all good. Man.
Yeah, man. What you said, I want to tag in, just to attach a little bit to what you were saying because I'm looking at a lot of things that are kind of mushrooming, kind of blowing up when it comes to real world, things like tokenized assets, this mortgage move, this mortgage push, moving to blockchain, a lot of lower level city involvement with blockchain technology. There's a company here in town that has a private permission. And they're putting a lot of paperwork, a lot of digitizing a lot of things on blockchain. I'm seeing a lot of that happening right now, and going into the next couple of years, I think with the way part is built out, it's very easy for these entities to come in and look at something like PAW and say, well, there's an interoperability factor that we've been one for the last 5 years. A lot of companies have been not really interested in blockchain because of the singular nature of it in the past. Not being interoperable, right? So I always tell you guys I love about the way it's built. It's built out for the future. It's built out for future adoption, future movement inward when it comes to these big entities, not just institutional investing. I'm not talking buys and sells. I'm talking about a real world use case. I always talk about that. I feel like Paul is the only one, and I'm not joking, guys. It's the only one that's built for like the simplicity factor of onboarding these particular entities, like a mortgage, situations. Even talk about the car dealers and their situations that they're going through right now. They could really use this technology right now. Just to exclude a lot of the what's going on with these dealerships. Why not? Let's buy some cars on the blockchain. Let's do some trading in these marketplaces that are built upon blockchain technology. Peer-to-peer sales when it comes to new or used vehicles, homes, and then record keeping as well. The medical institution could really use blockchain technology, NFT technology. Uh, I feel like this is where Paul shines going into the future. And I know a lot of people are impatient. We don't talk about price a lot, but I get the DMs. What's going on with the price, Mike? I'll be honest with you guys. That's the last thing I'm worried about. I'm so stoked about the next 2 to 3 years and the onboarding that's going to occur with this ecosystem because it's already built for what is coming. So I'll shut up because I can keep going on and on. But just to tell in on what you just said, 21, this thing is built so beautifully. It's going to be so easy for this to happen going into the future. So for the people who are looking at the charts, you will be happy. It's going to take some time. Be patient. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but again, I get these DMs all the time. This is special. PAWChain is very special. It's not like any other blockchain that I've seen before, and I've been in the space for a long time. And I haven't seen an ecosystem quite like this, especially with this L3 technology, which L3 technology was not even thought about when I first entered the space. We're still doing L1s. Bitcoin was still getting this thing on. Ethereum was just starting to get smart contracts going, things of that nature. Look at where we are now, and then look at what we have here. So if you're not excited about the next 2 to 4 years, I don't know what to tell you, But I'll leave it with that, man. Hope you guys have a great weekend. In 21, be looking in in a week and a half, we got another hurricane coming. So just be, heads up on that, brother.
Oh man, I thought it was. I knew August was gonna be active, and just that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it
Yeah,
goes.
I want to sneak that in there, brother. Ernesto. Be
Oh
looking out
man,
for Ernesto. Yeah, he's coming, brother. So, and I know you're down in the area.
man.
You guys just got hit too, just recently. So, be looking out for that
Yeah,
one.
no worries, no worries. I still got some supplies left over, man. I'll start back up. We'll be all good. But appreciate
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heads up, man. I always appreciate you stopping by too. If you don't follow Crypto Lounge, make sure you do. Tune into the YouTube, follow, subscribe, comment. Man, he does some great stuff, some great segments on just crypto in general, different types of projects, different type of blockchain innovations. So great points, man. Always great to have you up. Thanks so much for joining us. Always welcome, even late and everything. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But thanks so much for that, and just great points. Like you heard it here first. PAWChain is changing the future. That's what we're doing. So definitely, that's been my segment for the week. I'm gonna pass it over to my beloved co-host, Miss Annie. Let her take us home with her closing thoughts, or not closing thoughts. I'm sorry, her weekly thoughts on Paul before we move into closing thoughts.
Hello. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. I'm glad you made it. Oh my goodness, crypto lunch that you made it. Awesome. Um, let's see. So I don't know what to say. I said everything. I would say, just you know, I reposted the JT six space with millionaire by trade. So I don't know if you guys can post it up if you can, so everyone else can share it as well.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
yeah, let's do it. And last Monday I told you Sir Shields to let me know. I told you please ping me, tag me, something. But no, I'm just kidding. Because of the thing is the time was that it's 3 p.m. my time, and so at that time it's like it's kind of busy on Mondays for me, so it's hard for me to be there. So, but I'll try my best. This Monday, I promise you.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm right there
support.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm in the same time zone, so it's a little rough for me too. We're just trying to come up with something that
Mhm.
works for both Millionaire and myself.
Mhm. No, I
We may
mean,
have to adjust it a little bit for the people. We'll see how it goes.
no, I mean, I'm not asking you to change it. I mean, that's it's just should do something about it. Maybe just um at least 50. No, but then I can't. It's gotta be some way because then it's 6 p.m. your time, right? And Eastern Standard Time for the rest. So and it's Monday. Monday I think is a good day for spaces, crypto spaces. So it's a good day to have it. We just need to we just figure out a way to make it, to your space somehow. We should, you know, work it out. So yeah. But just I think we need to share it more, and promote it for sure. Um, like hopefully we get the other one, the Power Hour too. We used to have it on on Thursdays with Fafo, uh, Luck, and Brian, and you guys too. US Jump on the space. That was a good space too. So, but I know you guys have been very super, super duper busy. Very busy.
I know
Mhm.
ramping up is about to happen. We're gonna shortly be rolling into phase two, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more build
Mhm.
on pause.
Yeah, and it will get there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It just like Steve was saying on Discord and Telegram and that team that um you know um all the connections on PAWChain, the decks, there has to be one at a time, some of them, because you gotta make sure that once you launch it, there's no bugs they have to fix, to make it work better, and then the next one and the next one and the next one. So I don't wanna extend it much what I'm gonna say because I know Fafo is handling the hosting today on the space, and he needs to take care of all the stuff as well. So he helped us today with the space. So thank you very much, Fafo. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. I apologize.
Hey,
I
you're
was
fine.
wondering.
You're fine. Just read my message. I said don't rush it. It's all good.
Oh, you said that? Oh, never
Yeah,
I
mind.
was
yeah,
Then I'm how many? Like half an hour? Okay, thank you. You know.
yeah. Like three or four more hours is fine.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering because you said Fafo couldn't hear me, and I was looking. I was like, man, I don't even see Fafo in here.
No, I am at a
What's
I'm at
up,
a
Fafo?
volunteer event. So if you don't hear from me, it's because I'm muting and helping my daughter with a Relay for Life thing. So, but yeah,
Oh,
just you
All
guys do what
right.
you gotta do. I'm still here.
oh, great, awesome. Oh, well, you know what? We're gonna have a party right now. Let's do it.
Let's go,
Let's
Annie.
do it. No, I'm just joking, Pop. I'm sorry. No, but you know, I love being here with y'all on Saturdays. It's like a now it's a thing, you know. You guys are my family away from home, so behave because if you are like my brother or sisters, oh my, you guys don't want to start something because no, I'm just kidding. But you know, it's a big family. That's how I see it. You know, sometimes we have differences. Sometimes we have different. You know, we part ways. Well, you know, but still a family, right? You want to do something else, and I'll go this way. You know, but still care about each other, right? That's the whole thing. Now, if you don't care about me, then you know, move on, move on, right? Just continue with your life. That's it. And we all keep moving. That's the way it should be. Um, like when you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Like so if that person cheats on you, like you know what? I'm not stepping on that, tripping on that rock again. You know, like you just move on. That's it. Same thing. So, um, but you know, it's why am I saying those things? Like makes no sense, but you get my point, right? Um, you guys definitely I see you as a family, and we are a big family, and we just sometimes we go through bumps, sometimes we go through we share the accomplishments and we celebrate them, right? And like right now, we just had a this we have a listing coming up, being X. I heard it's pretty good. I read somewhere here and there like, oh, it's really good. It's a really good, you know, CX. So that's good. We have that partnership now with Fireblocks and CoinCover. So if you want to know more about it, we have a blog written about it, explaining what exactly are they, what are the benefits of Pawchain to be partnering with them. You know, it's all about security. It's all about gaining more of the trust of the community and the project and investors, right? We want to attract. You know, more attention to us. So I think it's a great way to do it. Um, you know, the team is definitely not playing around. They're not treating this project as a meme coin. We're not a meme coin. We're past that. I don't think we ever started as a meme coin, to be honest, because we were actually the whole at the beginning the goal for this project was to build a DEX multi-chain DEX on another blockchain. It wasn't like, oh, look at this, we're a meme coin, we're gonna go 1000x, yay, you know. No. We had a there was a goal. That's why we moved. We a lot of us saw it and we heard about it. We saw it and we did our research. We knew who was trying to, you know, get a hold of the developers, and they were able to, um, and it started from there. And I seen these people working nonstop since that point in time. Non-stop. Like non-stop. All right. Nobody's gonna tell me. Like for example, right? Just I'm just gonna say dev team, for example. Just dev team. Okay. It just and obviously the community, right? But just just to I'm not gonna say names. Just the whole in general because it's all of them. The dev team since the beginning, they were adding more people. You know, as the time passed, like uh, you know, still was building it up. And when Fafo came in, Effie came in, Bravo, Rocks, and they formed that team. You know, non-stop since the beginning. All right, the devs are gone. No, they're not gone. Who do you think is hosting these spaces on Saturday since this is our 73rd space? I don't have the keys to or the password to this to the PAWChain account or 21 or anyone else here. So it's only them, and they've been here since the beginning. Working hard, really hard, um, 7 days a week. Uh, Not 24 hours because they have to sleep, right? And take care of their families too. But thank goodness we have time zones, right? So some of them are sleeping and some of them are working at the same time working. So it's you know um and they're not playing around. You can see that what they're achieving with all these partnerships, and there are more to come. So it's just the beginning. I don't know what to tell you. So it's you do your. I'm not saying buy. No, I'm saying do your own research. I'm just saying what's out here with this project. We have a website. It's called PAWChain.com. Sorry, PAWChain.net. I apologize. PAWChain.net. We have blogs there. We have a lot of information. You can just go in, dig in, and start looking through the documents which they're published there already. And we're gonna have some more added as well. We were waiting on the validators documents there, so hopefully we get this also sorted out and added there as well. So um, you know, there's a lot of info. Um, and if I'm just gonna tell you, and just to close my closing thoughts, right? Sorry for the week, no, for the week. I apologize. My dad used to tell me, rest in peace. So he used to tell me all the time, all the time. Um, he used to say, when you hear something, right? You read something, right? And or you watch it. Only believe, only doubt 70, and don't believe 25% of it. Do not believe it. Okay? Don't believe it. Uh, and then he would say 25% of that, no, wait, 50% of that, sorry, I'm getting wrong. 50% of that, doubt it. And the 5% rest, believe it. So and he kept, he used to say that all the time. Make up your mind, make up your opinion based on what you research on. Don't ever believe everything you hear, read, or watch. So never. And I grew up like that. So um, I'm not saying I don't trust anyone, but I do listen and I pay attention and I do my research. So if you don't do that, I would suggest you to do it. Listen, I don't even know. I don't even watch TV since 2015. Okay, I'm that tinfoil hat down deep. All right. If you want to talk about these things, oh, I'm all welcome. I love it. I love these things because I like digging and I'm looking. I like reading, but and I do that with everything else. And what I see on Podchain, that's uh for me this is a project that I do trust. You can do your own research also and make up your own, opinions about it. But I see the people working in this project. I see nonstop sleep. I mean, working. They care so much about the project and the community and what the devs are doing and whatever they can to make this better, because it's not always about making money. Obviously we invest to make money, right? Anything everywhere else, but some people also do it to make a change or be part of a change on something. That's my situation here. I want to be part of it. I want to see something that comes to change the way things are in a certain way. But that's me. And like I said, we're here to, you know, show you what you want. I mean, no, I'm sorry, not sure. Show you where you can find the information. If you have questions, we can answer them. Anything, whatever we can help you out with, we are here for you. We can DM anyone here. Um, uh, you know, everyone here is more than open to answer any questions or guide you or show you where to go to get the information. So, another thing about my dad, he he was an engineer, right? And when I was taking calculus at school, I would tell him, "Hey, Dad, can you help me with this? Because I don't understand it." And he would tell me, "Okay." um, you go downstairs. You see on the studio. So you go there. You're gonna see, on the bookshelves, right? You're gonna go on this place. You're gonna look for this book. It's called this and this and that. Grab it. Okay, grab it, and then you're gonna go open the open the book, and you're gonna look for that. There's a subject called this and that. Read it. I'm like, what? Can you just help me? I need help. No, just go downstairs, get the book, do what I said, and read it, and you'll find your answer there. Just read through it, and everything in English. I'm like, bro, but that's the thing. So sometimes it's just the attitude that we have, and uh, um when we see our things. And I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. I apologize for everything. We should go to closing thoughts. 21,
It's great,
just
Annie.
mute
It's
me.
great. You're doing great.
I always tell her. I mean, that's well, that's her best characteristic. She can feel. Whenever we don't have nothing to say, Annie always has enough to say. She carries us home each and every week. We always thank her for it. The recap that I was so beautifully and elegantly spew off for y'all each recap that comes or each space that comes from Annie. That's all her that does that, puts that together for us. So big salute to her for that. No, you're fine, Annie. Absolutely fine. All right. I guess if you want to, we'll roll into closing thoughts. We'll get that going. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go into brief closing thoughts real quick. That way we can let our beloved host get on the road and everything. So we don't want to overstep our time limit too long. But we'll do brief closing thoughts real quick. Go ahead. We'll start off with Crypto Lounge. I'm just going to go in order. Crypto Lounge will come to you next, millionaire. Just a heads up. So go ahead and kick us off for closing thoughts, Crypto Lounge.
Yeah, Andy, you were doing great. You were doing great. I love the last part about that and what you were saying about doing your own research is very important. We preach that in the space. A lot of people don't like to read though. I don't know anybody that likes to read actually, but I mean the proof is in the pudding, as we say. So doing your research is paramount, especially in this space. But let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Guys, PAWChain is going to prove to be the most extravagant building atmosphere that any builder is going to be able to partake in going forward. I'm going to go ahead and call it. It is the building environment for the future of a project development. So that's just me saying it. I know, I may be a little bit of a trumpet when it comes to that at this point in time, but that's what I believe. It's a very cool situation for builders and for investors as well. So with that, guys, I always tell you, watch your wallet. A lot of scams out there. Be safe. Touch some grass, and we'll see you on the next one.
Definitely, man. Great points today. Always glad to have you. Definitely check out Crypto Lounge. Shoot them a follow. Drop a subscription. Great stuff, man. Thanks so much for being here. Millionaire and Sir Shields, I'm gonna come to you after Millionaire, but I'm gonna let him kick it off real quick with his closing thoughts. What you got, man, for closing thoughts, Millionaire?
Hey guys, when you are on Twitter rating, try and remember to hide some of the big posts that have come our way from other accounts, whether it's the tier one listing or especially the different articles that have been written about PawChain. I think it's important that we continue to push those. And, a lot of times those things, they happen one day, everyone reposts it, and then they just kind of move on. But those things can have a very large impact, especially when it comes from a third party. Instead of just kind of saying the same things about PawChain over and over again, it's a nice thing to link that in there. And also, try and link the tweet that it came from instead of the actual link to the article. If you're trying to raid, just because from what I understand about the algorithm, it will, it'll deboost your post if you're linking to something that brings someone off of Twitter. So if you link to a tweet that has the link in there, or if you quote that tweet, I think that might get more eyes on it. But yeah, keep rating, keep pushing, and it's up to us to get the word out there, to get as many projects and people involved with PawChain as possible. It's not, we're not looking for holders like Brian says. We're looking for people to actually use the DEX. We're looking for people to start using it, looking for that volume. Thanks, guys.
Definitely, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, man. Always being here. Great points. Great points. Great points about the algo and everything else too. Millionaire is always there, doing the channels or doing the raise, doing the tweets. So Definitely shoot him a follow if you can. All right, all right. So I'm gonna go over here to Mr. Sir Shields. Just a heads up, JT. I'm gonna come to you next, man, for closing thoughts. But go ahead and kick us off, sir. What you got?
Okay, yeah, I'll keep this as brief as I can. Pardon me. Sorry for talking so much. I see Suzuki here now too, and Dave was here a second ago from HRM. Thanks, guys. Going up, and thanks for your support. Thanks everybody, and Moji as well. Great to see everybody here. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Good luck finding a project like this. Not only the project itself, but the community where you can. I mean, I haven't heard of this before. I haven't heard of a crypto project where we can see the Paw official account there. Fafo, thank you for being here. Fafo, remember that time? Like, I mean, it's just it's awesome. It's so personable and relatable. I remember a time he was doing a space in his car because he didn't want to wake up his family. Right? Like, I mean, this is what it's about, right? We can all appreciate each other because we've all been through a lot. We're all just real people trying to do our best and trying to help others, which is really, quite frankly, the key here. That's the PAW acronym 21. Sorry, I can't say it in Latin either, but and, it's there's something to be said for that. The developers doing the work behind the scenes and the teams as well. Genesis team, Steve, all of them, everybody, everywhere, doing all of the things, instantly sharing the information with the rest of us, the community, and then we go, like Millionaire said, and we share that information. You know, trying to share it as clearly as we can from a direct tweet or a direct link. That's the way to do it, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time. It's all we've already caught on. We've already got projects ready to build on us. I don't know who's running the build on Paw, the Bob account, but I mean, buckle up because I'm pretty sure they're going to be pretty busy over the next few weeks, the next few months, the next few years, quite frankly. Sorry, I'm going to try to shut myself up here now. I'm just going to scroll down now here quickly and see. I mean, I think I've tried my best to thank everybody here. It's a community space. I would like everyone to know that all of us here appreciate all of you being here and taking the time to show up in the space. If you can't make it to the space right now and you're hearing this later, thank you as well. Thank you for taking the time, for doing anything you can to try to share the information. And that's the best we can do. Billionaire and JT with the bridging the gap spaces is awesome. I'm sorry, Annie. You're right. I remembered now that you did tell me to tag you, and I didn't tag you, and I feel bad about that. It's hard to keep track of it, and the further we go forward, the more there's going to be. If you were someone who might be kind of on the fence, like, gee, I don't know, I come to the space I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm using a voice like that. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. But you come to the space and you're like, gee, I don't know, like I would like to say something or I would like to participate, but I don't know. Just do it. You're the same. I'm the same as you, right? Who am I? I mean, I don't have any qualifications to be up here speaking. I mean, I've been in crypto for years. I've done my research, but I'm just like you. You found this project. You're more than welcome to come up here and speak. You're more than welcome to make and the more we move forward and the more spaces that we need to get involved in. 21 and Brian, 21 and Brian. I mean, these guys are doing multiple spaces a day right now. And this is what the chains we're on right now, just starting. It's going to pick up. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to cut to the point here. I'm just encouraging anybody who like to maybe try to have a chance to have a space or have a chat or any of the rest of it. 21 and Brian are great to reach out to. Fafo is super awesome. Everybody's, just relatable. It's super easy to talk to them. If you ever have a question or would like to try to start something like that, I'll try our best to help you, myself included. I had spaces this time last year in the summer about PAWChain to do my best. So if you're interested, it's a community effort, and I'm just grateful to see everybody here. I will stop now. Last thing I'm going to say here, I see Enrique. Thank you for coming. He lost multiple accounts in the bot attacks, and also to Rajneesh. I see you here. Thank you. Rajneesh comes to the English space. He comes to the Spanish space. Sorry, Annie. You can be upset with me like Scotia Girl. Sorry for saying it when I shouldn't, but Annie has a wonderful Spanish space tomorrow. Annie and Alex are awesome. Bacano is also there. I can't speak Spanish. Like, I literally couldn't speak Spanish to save my life. They translate everything for us. You're more than welcome to join. You're more to help the spaces here. So thank you, everybody. Let's go, Taylor. Let's go, Paw. If you can tune in tonight to watch it, I hope so. If not, well, follow me, and I will definitely be sending multiple tweets tonight. Have a good night, everybody, and see you next week.
Awesome, awesome, man. Thanks so much, sir. Big salute, man. Big shout out. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the words. Thanks so much for the kind words as well. We always appreciate it, and back at you, man. Always appreciate the work that's being done. Stuff on the back end, the front end, the tweets, whatever the case may be. Always appreciate it, man, for showing up each and every day and just putting in the work, man. Big salute to you, brother. All right, Mr. JT, and just a heads up, Miss Scotia, I'm gonna come to you. Actually, you know what? Before JT, I get to you, I'm gonna give a Tom Block a minute. Welcome, Tom Block. We were just doing closing thoughts and everything, but I did want to kind of give you a minute. Did you have any thoughts on Paul Chain this week, or did you have any questions, comments, concerns in regards to Paul Chain or anything like that? Welcome to the space as well.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is I actually I was listening to everything that went on and everything you said about the country. A very good idea,
You got
nice
extremely low
idea.
volume, brother. Can you get closer to the mic?
Yeah, you got a little bit of wind
Okay,
in the
sorry.
background. And we couldn't quite hear you. There you go. Okay, there you go.
Can everyone hear me now? Am I good?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like it. There you go. It's a little bit better.
Okay. So I heard everything you said about the port chain and Annie giving us this light on port chains and how they work. Yeah, it's a very good idea. It's a good thing from this on this project. It's a very good thing and it's a nice thing. And actually, the Storm Block Stars, it's a different decks we are working on. We are still on the project, but it's up already, and it's on the Storm blockchain. Actually, it's called Stormfi. It's Stormfi, yeah.
Well,
So
you said, wait. Let me stop you there. You said your project on the same blockchain because we are a native blockchain. We're not connected to you. We are actually a cross chain project. Um, so we don't do any open shields or anything like that. Did you have anything in regards to PawChain or the PawChain ecosystem? This is more of a like a community hangout space in regards to PawChain. You know what I mean?
yeah, the port chain. From what I heard on the port chain is a nice chain. That was why I followed the host here, the port chain host. It's nice. Everything I've heard is nice because I joined the space because we learn from each other. Actually, that was why I joined the space. So I think it's even better if I listen more than contribute because I want to know more about the port chain before I talk about the tron chain and all that. I want to know more about the port chain. I want to know how this cross chain work. That's what I want to know. That's why I joined the space actually. It's nice for you guys to welcome me here. It's nice. It's okay. Everything here is nice. Yeah, I just want to know more about the port chain. That's why I joined the space.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No worries there, man. If you just want to mute yourself back and just remain as a listener, not a problem at all. We just had you up as speaker, so I just wanted to make sure. Just want to make sure you didn't have any questions, comments, concerns, nothing like that before we move forward. We were just closing down for the day, so not a problem at all, man. Thanks for joining. So glad you could be here. Paul Chain is a cross chain project. Be sure to follow our beloved host. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, the links are all on the page there, and you can definitely find out more information moving forward. So best of luck to you, and thanks for joining. So yeah, we have Tom there. So what we're gonna do is, oh, Annie, I think you got a loud mic. I hear echo. Uh-oh. I don't know if she
You
can hear
sound
me or
good
not.
over there, though. 21.
Oh, do okay. I have an echo because I have our mute some minus, but I have a small echo, and it was weird. You know, spaces be spaces. Where'd she go? Shit, we lost Annie. All right, anyway, so we'll move into JT real quick. Go ahead, man. You've been waiting. Go ahead and shoot us your closing thoughts real quick.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Yo, super happy to be here today. Annie 21, absolute legends in the space. Thank you for showing up every week. I see so many familiar faces. Suzuki, what's up? If you guys don't know about HRM, go check them out. Supporting the veterans, you know what I mean? We love them guys. Uh, yeah, man, I'm super stoked for phase two rolling out. I can't wait till we start seeing some contracts deployed on PAWChain, and I'm looking forward to seeing this bare knuckle fight between these two beautiful women and beat the brakes off of each other. It should be a good old time to watch. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, thank you for everybody showing up. If you get a chance, Monday 3:30 Pacific Standard, 6:30 Eastern, come check us out. Bridging the Gap. We'll be hosting Brett Gold. Thank you guys so much for hosting this space and being here every single week. Annie, I'll do my best to catch you tomorrow on the Spanish channel.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Stop by and check Annie out. If you haven't, she will be on the Spanish channel tomorrow, or doing the Spanish channel. I'm so sorry. She'll be on the Spanish space tomorrow doing the weekly thing. She always puts it down, does a great job. Thanks, thanks so much. Big salute to Annie. I don't know if I know she dropped. I don't see the request coming in. She might have had some connection issues. Not a big deal. So we'll move on to Scotia Girl. Then after that, I'm gonna close it out with Big Q. So go ahead, Scotia Girl, close it off for if you want. For closing thoughts, what you got?
Short and to the point. Everyone needs to go over to medium.com, search PawChain, and see how many articles are on there, all the different topics that they talk about. It's really, really awesome. I'm trying to post one a day on Reddit and cross post over onto Twitter. So, but yeah, there's a lot to read over there. So, go over, give them a thumbs up on the articles you like, and feel free to create one of your own if you want. And just one final note. Hi, Ace. I see you're still in the audience listening. Reddit misses you. My DMs are just bogged down with people asking for Hi, Ace to post again. They loved the last one you did. So, yeah, you really need to get back over there and do another one and make me happy. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you so much, Coach. Yeah, Coach. I was about to get confused. I don't know if I was calling you Coach Nana. But thanks so much for everything and doing everything on the back end. And stop by Reddit. Definitely stop by. If you haven't tuned in, go to Scotia's page. Stop by the Reddit page. It's some really cool stuff over there, man. Reddit has some really cool communities, different stuff. It is the OG platform or crypto platform. A lot of things. The whole what was that? I'm gonna say about that was probably early 2020, 21. So it was really things like Diamond Hands, Hodl, stuff like that. That didn't come from Twitter. That all came from Reddit. That all originated from Roaring Kitty, things like that. The GME, that was all old school stuff. So it's definitely cool, and it's nostalgic to be there. It's really I didn't realize all that going into it, but as I got there and started to explore the platform, I really just learned a lot about it. So it's really really cool. So that's why I always try to encourage everybody to stop by and just check it out, see what you like. But definitely, thanks so much, Scotia. I always appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, we have Big Annie back. So, Big Annie, I'm going to start with Big Q. Let him do his closing thoughts. Then we'll come over to you so you can take us on home. But go
Quick,
ahead, kick it
quick,
off, Big
quick
Q. What
comment.
you got?
Sorry, just nice profile picture there, Scotia Girl.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Took me a long time to find one I was happy with.
Brilliant choice. Brilliant choice. All right, go ahead, Big Q. What you got for closing thoughts, man?
Closing thoughts. It's been a great week. I'd like us all personally just to keep going the way we're going. If you don't see people seeing your posts, I don't be too discouraged. I'm still there. I'm still growing. I'm still learning what I need to post. As long as we're doing it for Paw, it's all going to be for a greater cause anyway. And if you haven't, make sure you guys join the Paw Telegram channel. Like Sir Shills was saying, there's a lot of helpful information there, along with the raid competition going on. A lot of competitiveness in there. Uh, as for tonight's fight, for those interested, we got 2 hours and 2 hours and 4 minutes, no matter where everyone's going. And if you are blessed enough to have a super box, if you know what that is, it's channel 843, and you'll get the whole pay per view event for free to watch. That's only if you have a super box and you know what a super box is. So those are my closing thoughts for people, and let's just keep on raiding.
There you go. You heard it from the man himself. If you have a super box, that's the channel to watch it on. So there you go. Tune in. I'm definitely going to check it out and see if we can't get it going. Awesome, awesome, man. Thanks so much for your. Also, big shout out for coming up today, man. I know you don't make these often. Not a big deal, but it just great to have you. Great contributions, man. We definitely appreciate the work on the back end. Always tweeting, showing up, being active in the chats, coming to the spaces. Man, the man's he's doing a lot. He is part of the marketing extended team as well. So big congrats on that. Big salute, man. But it's always great to have you as well. My closing thoughts. I'll keep them short and sweet for you. Be ready to evolve. You know, we're doing crypto differently, and that's going to mean as a holder. Whenever you sit down and little things like how do I get a holder count? You're going to have to go to chain. You're going to have to go to each chain and count them up. Currently, there's no aggregator to really count them up, but little things like that you're going to tweak about being with a multi-chain project, right? You're going to have to learn, and that's why I'm kind of tying this into how we readjust ourselves for PAWChain, right? Because this is all new for everybody, new for us. This hasn't been done before. So as we're learning these new little tweaks and these new little things, learn to zoom out and take a further look. It's the bigger picture. Definitely, this is about building outward. There are going to be a lot of projects deploying, and as they do, don't forget, the core and center of our ecosystem always will be Pawcoin. So we don't want. I always like to reiterate that because I don't want people to think building on Paul is the same thing as us diluting our eco, because it's not, and that's not what we build the tools that builders and holders need to be able to immerse themselves in a multi-chain environment a little easier. So that means people build with PAWChain. So it's just a quick little reiteration of that. Always don't let it steer you wrong. We are one coin ecosystem. We are about PawCoin. Make sure that you just try to network yourselves. Just try to push out. Try to understand the differences happening and the changes that are happening. Don't compartmentalize yourself to one network anymore. Be free to move about. That's something we'll learn, and we'll learn different communities and different people from different networks, and it's going to be a cool experience. It's going to be a wild ride for sure. Especially when we get to Solana, that'll be a fun one. But we'll definitely have some good times ahead. It's going to be great. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Definitely, if you see the tweets in the future, the spaces, drop a comment, drop a retweet, drop a tweet. Let us know. Show yourselves from the rooftops, scream it from the rooftops. Paul Chain represented proudly. Do it confidently and do it vigilantly, and I think we'll all be in a better place, definitely. So thank you for spending this Saturday with us. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us for 2 hours of chaos and madness. But thank y'all so much, man. Love y'all to death. I'm gonna let Annie take us on home. Go ahead, Miss Annie. You got
So what is a super box? How much
it. The question we all want to know.
right? How dare you be cute? Closing with this. Now I'm looking at it right now. What is that? Anyway, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, 21. So yeah, well, I don't want to keep you guys going more because it's already, wow. It's been, well, to be fair, it's been an hour and 50 minutes. No, 40 minutes. No, 50. Whenever for 50 minutes, not 2 hours because we started late. Apologize again one more time. I know it's not good playing with take other people's times like that. If you said one time, it has to be at that time, right? You guys all make any arrangement that you had to do, you know, to be here, and we really appreciate you for that. So sometimes we have issues. It's hard to so sometimes we have to restart the space because it's the same thing, and it's just crazy, but we made it, and we appreciate you, and hope to see you next week and tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, instead tomorrow, we have a space, a Spanish space. Thank you all for coming to help us out. We're looking to have more spaces with other influencers, or yeah, crypto influencers in the Latin America space. Um, there's not. I don't think it's a. I don't see it as a. It's not a huge community uh, per country, right? But put them all together, then it's huge. So we're working on that. I know our friends, all our Spanish speakers members here. They're coming up. They're sub in Telegram, coming out in Telegram. Like, hey, I've been here since the beginning. I just come and check the pin stuff. But I'm glad, guys. What is this and that? On the Spanish channel on Telegram, it's just great. I love it. You know. So, because sometimes it's kind of a little quiet, and suddenly, like someone, hey, hi, I'll be here. Just have a quick question, this and that. Like, how do I migrate my tokens, to coins? Like, oh, I like this and that, etc. And we're there. I'm glad we have a channel like that, and I hope we open more channels, and I hope also that we have more spaces in different languages, right? We're gonna have the Iranian space, right? Because I know some of you guys speak Iranian in English. Also, the other ones, the Germans. Where are the Germans, man? I know you guys are there. Don't hide. I know you guys are. I hope that there's more. Start doing that, and it just helps out for someone that is not, let's say, from the U.S., for example. We're from other countries. I think the feeling is more welcoming, to other people, so that not of the United States or certain parts of Europe. It's more it feels better, you know. So everyone is welcome. If you're not in Telegram, please join. If you're not in Discord, please do so. If you're not in Reddit, please go ahead. Reddit is a strange world, and it's great. There's so much information there, and um, our Reddit, managers, and the mods are doing an amazing job, and they have a great, an amazing leader there, or head. Well, some people don't like to use the word leader, but let's say the head of the team on Reddit. Uh, Doing an amazing job. Scotia girl, love the PFP. I'm glad you're using it. So yeah. Anything that you like to see happening in the community or the project, please let us know. We are we welcome we welcome all that feedback. You can go on Discord. We have several channels where specific channels for every of the utilities. You can drop off your comments there, and and the dev team will take a look at that, and relay those comments to the dev team, the developers. So um yeah, other than that, yeah. So I don't have anything else. So thank you very much for everyone for coming. I hope you guys are here starting tomorrow, and then and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and again Saturday, because 21 and the marketing team with Brian and the rest of the guys are killing it with the AMAs. So thank you so much for everything, and go Killer B. Yeah, that's right. If she doesn't win, doesn't matter. We go for the next one. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, wow, bare knuckle fight. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just for her being there, that's a lot. That she's already a champion for me, to me. So thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. And we're closing the space. Let me just make sure. PAWChain. Oh, Fafo.